This is the gospel on the street. Believe it or not, either way, you are caught in the heat.
What's up, y'all? This is Emmanuel the 600. You can call me 600 the God, and I bring to you the word on the streets. What is the word on the streets in Ghana right now? What is social media buzzing about right now? They being easy. Let me take you straight to Kumasi. Let me tell you about the story of Philippa, alias Sugar or YaaBaby. As I say, Fufi and Tuata, watch one and I won't see it. Yes, she's kicked the bucket. What happened? She was shot by her boyfriend. According to stories on social media, you see a lot of it flying. That is the story I'm bringing to you. So let's establish this. I know, yes, breaking news will be a candidate, but because the stories and the doors, you might not be able to filter it out. It may bro the actual story. Good. So videos now. There is the lady who is deceased now is YaaBaby. She has an alias as what? Sugar. This is her picture. So YaaBaby alias Sugar. Good. And her English name is Philippa. She's also known as Philippa, who is dating this guy, your friend KobbyGh, and that's all the friend is saying Hayford. Good. This year and the last year, Dean Hayford and shared Daniels and Papa Momo. But let's get into it. Into her video name make you round, sir. Boy kaka kabisusu moche green top. Yes, your friend Ashawu, and that's Emmanuel. He also some man boy kakra, he has certain feminine traits. And he, for one, Ujinam Finfin, because allegedly, onon and nam onon so what I say story no and nam onon so and Baba YaaBaby ni babe den e Baba Beshia Hayford and that's a KobbyGh. And boy now your Baba man no she green and wo dwane na a man for touchy no kakra no big boy no yes. And I'm on also and a Hayford, and I'm on also and a KobbyGh, and I say Hayford, a Baba Beshia, YaaBaby Sugar. Into on the streets there, Obian him say YaaBaby, a boy, and the KobbyGh. On the streets, everybody knows YaaBaby is dating KobbyGh. That is established. Because this whole week in Ankasano, according to sources, or check say YaaBaby be also or KobbyGh. Into from Sunday. This just this recent past Sunday. No only Kobby Kwan Eden, and this is a video for you to see. Sunday, yeah, no only Kobby Eden, and so this whole week, YaaBaby, I will Kobby I want in chain. You understand? Good. So this YaaBaby, Emame at a Tanoso, a suburb in Kumasi, Ashanti region. Good. Ena YaaBaby no so enyo na minute, one na damfo, and so nete. Around the Nyanchen Nyase at Apatrapa area. They used to say at Nyanchen Nyase, then they moved to Apatrapa. Into an Adam for ye then enete. So what I say, into Adam for no cross also reaching out to Nadam for no cross, like I say. This whole week or not, friendly be also no KobbyGh be streaking or so, send me a bundle, send me a midnight bundle, and I mean, day, men find friendly on my wanting time, feeding so 19 time, and so. Yes, so that established. So the question there is, how did the gun go off? Because that is what everybody is talking about. How did the gun go off? Boy, no, or a scammer, or a confor, how did they meet? Because Obi says, hey, girls of nowadays, that is not the story. KobbyGh, or no one can say known in Kumasi Crew Dream around the Bremine Crew Foam Enclave, Stamford Bridge, one year, the other. He's known. Say, or no, the and one thing also people know him for is that he's a TikToker. On wedding or chicha lion. If you know the TikTok people, amount for call live, they are able to give them yes. So you can randomly come on your page or say, oh yeah, they no feel I give to a lion to win these games they play on TikTok and all of that. So KobbyGh, Okoni page oh I give to amount for lions, baby. He records it and he posts it online. And because time be as he one side he has this pump action gun that is always with him. KobbyGh and the pump action. I say Bob Marley and cigarette. If I can marry me as Santini. Bob Marley and cigarette. There be a pump action gun there and one in chain or they bomb by ye name say a license. After your police was so this is when they could be able to tell us it's licensed. And he's not new to showing or brandishing the weapon. Time be out treat you so everybody around him knows KobbyGh or then which is a pump action gun. And I said to you now in question, and so we in this case. It's not a new gun. Said to you now in this case. So I've established that all three of them known in Kumasi. Popular hangouts or more hangouts, maybe a club, your friend Stamford Bridge, or more you know, good into beer any moment. Boy, Casino she green, no, my establish it or around Santase, we must to Yanchen Yasa Patapa, boy, no so or around Bramania, that is where he's mostly seen. Good. So what happened? Into YaaBaby, my man establishes so into girl now, where we say, you know, she knows that the boy no it will too. Because in some a year because I'm calling the ultimate on no cry it could you know. So and yes, with him say boy no too na boy in the abon. She knows exactly that my boyfriend has a gun. My boyfriend is this TikToker or gifted a man for lions. So that is established. The girl comes from the Equalify, the girl comes from a humble home and my made a ton nyoma. So Osha a humble beginning or you know from a humble home. But in fact, more self-sufficient or more tall, you know. Ntibu am for her. Now life we are we live you social media. Social media is a different world. The fact that you are from a humble home doesn't mean you can't dress and slay. You know, YaaBaby age 21. So what you say? YaaBaby age 21. It before Saturday we baba seen a kokosi way, a kokosi kubi I friend Yegi. So omoko Yegi no. Say you named your omoko Yegi. So they went to the outskirts of Yegi. And as me you could see. So assemblyman reported also, oh, what they say, YaaBaby did. So there are videos of they sitting down. That is with Hayford. KobbyGh, no, they know this video. But boy, Kakakani, Emmanuel, known as Ashawo, now Ashawo to video. Now say YaaBaby, so I finished sugar. She too, she was seated, and one other guy was also seated. Until Ultimo said there are huts around. That is madhouses around that. And what why so many did actually or more. So nobody actually knows. But send every video now, they've gone there before. So what I say, they've actually been there before. The video now could be named a copy. As usual. Always seen there a tune and a coffee tune and a tune here. The gun went off. So what I say? So as to say the no way a tune go off, that is what we could not tell. So I didn't need tune and that's safety because you need to take these safety precautions. What's warranted? So it's a fact. It's a fact. And before and at the end by say yes girl na cheating na say no and na cover by because they were all seated there. Now money na eden airborne come after so many did near the and the tune eden echo off. Until tune call off no girl on the video now. The videos on social media ultimately say tune eden a bomb on the left hand side. Say a greasy into a greasy way so they bend the bay be running. Direct, live and direct. See, so left hand side, and people are asking, "It's you say born a basa." It's you na born arm hasi. Na a greasy arm hasi. No wait me. Aden omodine kwa bibi. So this is the fact. You all know that. Wakuma YaaBaby. This is where your heart is. And hasi. This is where your heart is. This area. Yes, if you put your hand here, you will feel that Wakuma Eden Eshaha. So when the gun went off. A born a crazy no Fufi and water. And a tune a Musa. Do you understand? I'm giving you a pictorial evidence of how things happened in real time. So it grazed her or it grazed her shoulders or her arm and went right through her heart. Inti, you say a tune to Sano. Girl no went to me and Kasa. She just said, oh, and that was it. Very, 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 very sad one. A crazy in the room. So you could tell after YaaBaby postmortem for us to know where the gun really hit. I don't know if they're going to make it public. This is where also a mass story, a man for who say no, is it ill malice or is it that they were under duress at that time as assembly, because when it happened like that, they left the place. To move the place right now it's KobbyGh boy no more call no money TV and the Emmanuel guy aka Ashawo and YaaBaby na say to iden akano to mo the YaaBaby eden she boot mo be able to that is where omo eden a man for few say no there was an ill intent at the NSC we are saying this accidentally but you see what are you doing, why do you put her in the boot? But then we say, okay, the back seat, maybe a Robert man, they wanted her to be able to lie down. And I said, what? The car has a boot. You understand? So when they went off like that, they left the village. In a village, so it's only one way. If you go the next way, not just to go and pick a ferry. So that means they have to go straight, no branch, through fair to the town of Yegi. from where they were at, the village they were at. You understand? Good. So into a the people are no more ekranas and call the people in the town say, yo, it's you have to see our background, I say. But these people are in a white car with an unregistered number plate. It's a DV. Into Munya Day, Mon track your. So people in the town knew that and were expecting that. No, in Grophobia, so much to you, because those people would not be able to tell say, I'm not to know with malice and I say, but when say, you understand? But because I know KobbyGh is more. You get it? So the people in the town were waiting. So much and they went to hit a police barricade. Nti omo hit a police barricade no yes some more 10 and that is when omo chi omo kromo for no citizen arrest near the no me dey omo match omo straight to the Yegi police station. And this is one thing too. It is not more than omo after hitting the barrier no man stopping no. What were they trying to do? Omo ba Kumasi and that's omo yeden. That is one thing people are also asking. But we are yet to get answers on it. Inti sa assembly see like that no. They took them to the police station and hop nana omo hiti wie ho nana guy kakaka na waye oba be ma no wo ma hormones kakaka no yes wo dwane and I defense hey they be sanitize your system papa wo na wo mu odu no wo mum na pese wo dwane ne ha because the machine oni akoma ne towa asem na esi no na boni pusa. You understand? He was so shocked and he didn't know what to do. So at that time he took to his heels. And if someone takes to his heels, when he said, "Oh, Jane, no," and look at his weight, won't mean Jane, and almost sold him, and almost then call police station. But they tagged him small because they didn't know the issue. That is one thing. That is one reason why I always say mob attack is no mob justice is no good because you might not know what is wrong. Maybe I don't pine control matching up on the but wait there. It didn't happen like that. They were able to match him to the police station, and they have been kept in custody. They are in the custody of the police right now. So, you know, mammy didn't come. According to no mammy, no one baby or banner. Mammy said, no one baby and banner. But every morning, no mammy friend calls her, Mammy, oh, yeah, Yanchua, oh, yeah, oh, mammy, oh, yeah. But even the day at Yegi, she spoke to her mom around 1:30. And this thing happened around that time too. Until now, 1:30, no, thereabout, on a casa, no mammy in a casa. Emma catching so Yegi. Na delivery guy be deliver your mama no. So her mother was supposed to anticipate the delivery. If anybody calls her mom, on fact, that is the message the daughter gave her mom. No, so okay, now Yegi the oye den. To busa answer oye den no. Quick, the call dropped. Her mom tried several times to call the line to get to know because Obusan said the delivery package that is coming is it for me or it's for you? And also, oh ma. That means it's not for any of us, but it's for somebody. And say, "Ba, please keep it safe for me." And I'm going to say you, and I call the cat. So my mom tried to call to inquire, say, "You want to then?" But the phone dropped after so free. Number busy. It didn't go through. No knowing this had happened. So no, I'm not in a casa within that period, no, which is so sad. So no, my metal only the oye juma no so to cook no, no cook no. Then she sees a call coming. So in her mind's eye, it's the delivery guy in the YaaBaby delivery package. Now she picks the phone and nobody's talking. Phone goes dead for about 30 seconds. Like, why the maker say? Then the person is like, man, me sorry, say me breaking news with my but yeah, then. And I say, yeah, we said saying. And I say, oh, yes, when you're accident. Yeah. So call the end day, and who said she's having series of calls. So someone, the family, some of the family members come around and it's like, oh, yes, yeah, accident. What is happening? Because only social media. That is some of the things. Our mothers do not even know what we are doing, or so many people's parents do not know what they are doing. Because life only with social media, maybe was in a bad rest, but life only with social media, which is very dangerous. So some of these things happen now. Boys or they just know this is my daughter and maybe this is her. That is all, but they do not know the life they are living. So they tell her that just to send her home and break the news to her that mommy or Bano were free, which is a very sad part. So, and he was saying, "Me pa me na kasa 30 minutes ago. Then na musu wo. Me na kasa. How are you telling me she's dead? Because me kasa 30 minutes ago. Now you are giving me this story." And she broke down to tears. So this is the entire story of what happened. But now, police also so bad active investigation because they want to know, KobbyGh, they be out you. Yes. Is it registered? Number one. Two, now, is it with an intent? Malice, so be the bonny and now they will do that. Now then the lawyers will go and argue in court to say if it's murder, first degree murder, or just manslaughter. This is a very sad situation. And be a bit me. This is just a lady with names and a boy with you and whatnot. So it's not about saying chitty, and that's what he said. This is the true story. This is why I've taken my time to bring you the word on the streets, carefully filtered and guarded. And this is not noise. This is the direct presentation and what happened on the ground. Word on the streets, we do not deal with rumors. We want to confirm these stories before we bring it to you. It's not about how fast we move. So let's see how it goes. But it's a very sad story, and my condolences to the family. It's a very sad one.